Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Metaphor. It's been a while, and the first thing we needed to rectify, of course, was going back and grabbing this mossy hard armor, because apparently I missed that somehow. I have no idea how. That's not the button to press. Some things never change. In fact, I hadn't actually done that in a while, but yeah, I guess it was about time. That's the map button. Yeah, at some point I opened the map and looked at it, and there was that blue glow, and I completely missed it. Of course, I also missed it while running past it. So, very silly on my part. But we got it now. That's all that counts. And we can head back into the actually fascinating part of this dungeon. I mean, not that ancient temples, especially incredibly, ludicrously spacious ones like this one, aren't interesting in their own right, but obviously everything would pale in comparison to the discovery of Dragon Race Shinjuku, which certainly raises a whole bunch of new questions. Some of which might get answered. We'll see, I guess. We have reached level 40 last time. Not sure if that was before or after our somewhat unfortunate encounter with that all-ears human. But it does allow us to instantly slay some of these lesser enemies, which is certainly much appreciated. Yeah, we're not in particularly great shape, but it's mostly just in terms of our dwindling mana reserves, which we can remedy if it looks like we have a chance to actually finish this one. Let's keep going for a little bit longer, at least. While I hope that I remember how to play the game for the most part. Okay, so the tree is still around. Of course, those things will not get one shot. I think we've... Oh, okay, so the bad news is the human returns, apparently. I saw that special-looking purple marker on the map. Also, these guys just respawned immediately. Don't mind if they do, because they're certainly worth a fine amount of experience and everything, and apparently we could stand to be a little bit tougher, a little bit stronger. I mean, of course, when could you ever not? So apparently we just know, or rather Gallica knows, that these elevators marked 1 and 2 are not what we want right now. I mean, yes, I know, the game told me to basically follow this, you know, this trodden path. Oh, there's only one single butterfly. That's very interesting, because there used to be a tree here, accompanied by multiple butterflies, but those have not respawned, of course. Very interesting. That thing has come back. It's, of course, easy enough to avoid by just doing what the game told me to. Ooh. Actually on a bridge between two buildings here, looks like. It's buildings, that's difficult to believe we're in an underground ruin, indeed. Indeed it is. I guess that over there is... yeah, that is another bridge that we will be crossing when we get to it. Hello. Slumberthorn. Mass Dancer, rank 11. Alright. Ooh, you guys... Huh? What? Wait. Did I kill both of them? I guess I must have. Looked like only one of them died, but clearly not. Yeah, we can see more of those purple enemies. FOEs, or foes, is what they're called in the Etrian Odyssey series, if you're not familiar with that. Very similar concept. Typically best avoided when you first arrive in any new place. Oh, here we have the other type of tree, which we should also know about. We only know that it's immune to fire. Interesting. Oh, I guess that's the only info we got beforehand. Interesting. I just said that twice. It does have a Sylvan bow, which I guess I'm gonna try to get my hands on. I mean, these are weak to fire, maybe these are weak to the opposite, which would be ice. I guess we'll give that a shot. Or we could focus on taking out this one first. Of course, we do have the benefit of the Mage Leaf Lento. Tropic and Mage Leaf. The name alone doesn't really necessarily tell us that much. Also, looking at the two side by side, it's interesting that it's not just a straight up recolor. It's a little bit, they put a little bit more effort in it than that. The actual leaves are different. These are like maple leaves, I suppose. And these are, well, more generic shaped, I suppose, but also the lumps on the body are... This one has more of them. Anyway, yeah, this one is, or they're both still stunned, of course, so we can focus on just one at first. That being said, well, yeah, everyone's running a bit low on resources, of course. But for now, we're still fine. You do recover some of your mana, so that's nice. You're not really gonna do a lot of damage, though, if I just have you attack like this. Although, maybe from the front row, let's see. How bad is it? I mean, it's not great, but it could be worse. So I'm gonna have you try and steal now. Couldn't steal. And it woke up from that? Oh, that's lame. Okay, well... That is really lame. Let's see if we can at least learn a weakness. Okay, wind it is. That helps. We did give you psych, which is good. Which has me very psyched. Well, maybe not. Maybe not that, but you know. Okay. Do we... I suppose we might as well just focus on this one first. I guess it doesn't really matter. That was really bad damage, though. Yikes. Maybe I should be investing in some more mana. Maybe I should. Or a, you know, magic stat. We have all of these. But I don't want to kill this one yet. I'm sure we're gonna run into more. Actually, I guess we do kind of want to kill it. Oh, come on. Really? Great start. But that's how the game works. Her damage is so bad, though. Yikes. What if you just attack? Oh, you resist that. I mean, that's good to know. Resist piercing. Does not resist slashing attacks, though, right? We did try that earlier, and that worked. Come on, surely you can just steal the stupid thing. No, you cannot, apparently. Okay, fine. Okay. I guess we don't know its exact hit points. Wait, oh, right, this one resists. I guess... Huh. Oh, never mind, it does resist slash. I just hadn't noticed before. Or maybe I didn't attack it, actually. In that case, it might resist all physical attacks. That was enough to kill it, though. At least there's that. Yeah, it's still not great, but it's slightly better at least. You can save some mana. $145? Well, I suppose. Oh no, wait. This might still be enough to kill it, though. It was not because it resists. Because I'm dumb. Okay. Yeah, this is... This is not going so great. Maybe I should just be trying to kill this one first. Well, you can attack that one and hopefully not wake it up. Okay, that worked. Wait. You don't have a cheap fire option. Please? Okay, there we go. And it didn't wake up. So we could potentially just skip our turn now and finish them both off next time. Is that gonna work though? As it is, we have 3 more attacks here. Okay, it's still stunned. Surely at this point... we could just start the next turn. It's such underwhelming damage. Okay, she keeps recovering bit by bit, which is nice. Use fire and probably just finish that one, and oh, I forgot it resists, but it's fine. Nice. Man, that was that took way longer than I needed to, but of course I insisted on getting that bow, which, you know,
I think we all knew how that would go.
I ended up getting it. Okay, almost rank 20 there on the assassin. Finally getting there. Oh, there's a elevator 3 and 4. Interesting. I guess we were being directed toward number 3, although the path also does continue. There's the ear. Thankfully their path is helpfully marked in red on the floor. Huh? Excuse me? I wasn't quite ready. Strange, it's not moving. Why would it be moving on its own? The Maglus sustaining it must have faded. It is an old device after all. If we activate the magic source, the lift should move normally. Okay. I mean, there are so many things I could address here. Like, why is Stroll surprised that it's not moving? He's never seen an elevator in his life. This looks like nothing that any of us are familiar with from our lives, except Yufa, perhaps because she's apparently been here. But even then, she must realize that this is very much unlike anything in, you know, the known world. Like, yeah,
So
whatever.
be it.
And why might that source be? Do you know?
If so,
To get to the mechanism, we'll have to take a shortcut with the neighboring lift. That one works, I believe. Let us go. I mean, that one does have lights above it. As did, I believe, both lift 1 and 2. So, yeah, it's fair. This one, if you know what to look for, this one is visibly out of order, out of service. But, you know, none of us would be able to tell. Except that's just being hand-waved away. When it really doesn't need to be, you know? We could figure that stuff out, or, you know, we could have Yufa explain how these things work, instead of just everyone magically knowing. It's the little details, you know? Anyway, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to, I guess, look at the item that we stole. Sure. No one can currently use it, but maybe soon. Sylvan bow. Oh, it's not even magical or anything. It's just a bow. Slightly stronger than the Grand Eagle bow, but I guess I would still go for this one because of the bonuses. Yep, definitely would. So that was not even worth it, but, you know, it's fine. Well, here we have... Oh, wait, that's not even what I thought it was. Hi there. Wait, it's just the enemy, though? Why would I even care? There is no item there or anything. I thought this was going to go to the bridge, but that was actually... We don't know how to get there. Well, it's an enemy that exists. Wow, you're tougher than I thought.
Expect no quarter.
It's 2 of these. I mean, killing them is not a problem. Also, oh hey, you're apparently also weak to light. In fact, yes, we should know your entire resistance lineup now. Okay, light and wind. I see. Fair enough. Guess let's focus on one of them at a time. There's a danger of waking this one up, of course. Maybe you just skip your turn, because you're not really gonna do much either, especially not without spending mana. I mean, same for you, really. And we should hopefully be... Nope, we were not okay. Wait. HP recovery. Oh, okay, well, I suppose that's fine. That should not matter in the slightest. Physical attacks work fine against you, at least. Ooh. Nice hit there.
This path has led to mastery.
There we go. Mastered the assassin. Finally.
Steady effort is
Also
key.
getting close on the commander there, which is what we want. I kind of forget what I was planning to change to next. I think for Heisme I was thinking about the gunner or the sniper. Elusive Dream deals weak physical slash damage to one enemy 1 to 3 times, absorbs MP. May one-hit kill. Wow. I mean, it costs 20 MP, but it absorbs MP. Makes you wonder, of course, if it generally absorbs. I guess, I mean, it's 1, 2, 3 hits, so I'm assuming the amount of MP absorbed depends on how many times you actually hit. And if you hit 3 times, you might even absorb more than 20. But if you only hit once, you're probably gonna lose some. But that being said, there is still the chance to one-hit kill, and it's still gonna deal some damage. So that seems pretty nice. We get an extra permanent 3 agility as well. Good stuff. I mean, the assassin just remains a very strong archetype, I think. Very good stuff. Okay, remind me real quick. Or not so quick, we'll see. In order to get the next one, we want Sniper rank 10. Okay, so we specifically just want that. And we have access to it. So it will equip the Sylvan Bow, but only because it technically has the highest attack power, but yeah. Rider's Anklet should still be fine, of course, because we still want to prioritize agility. From Berserk Gauntlets, we go to Tranquil Trilby, maybe because we can't use the gauntlets. From the Divine Speed Clothes to the Shell Vest. Well, we should be able to use the clothes, which, yeah, they have laughably low defense at this point. But they do provide that nice agility bonus. I mean, agility has gone down, of course. Well, first of all, Grand Eagle Blow, which gives us strength and agility back. Yeah, lowers our attack, but I think that should be fine. Divine Speed Clothes, agility +5. Drastically lower hit points, of course. Well, defense. I'm still gonna go for it. I mean, we're gonna be in the back row anyway. What do we care about defense? Magic +4? Prevents rage? What the heck, man? I mean, I guess maybe we don't really benefit from the strength increase. But surely we have something better. Like these. Right? It's extra agility. It's kind of a no-brainer. Right. Archetype tree. I suppose... What does the the sniper even do? I don't think I've ever used it, right? I unlocked it, but I've never even used it on anyone. It starts with myriad shots, only usable from back row, yes. Deals weak physical pierce damage to all enemies. Okay, right. Wild salvo at rank 3. Weak physical pierce damage to all enemies 2 to 3 times. So just straight up better. Pierce dodge, harvest, passive recovers HP after defeating an enemy. Okay, I mean... I wonder if that's only when the sniper himself defeats an enemy. Or if it's when any enemy gets defeated. I hope it's the latter, because otherwise it's not really gonna matter at all. Even so, it's hardly gonna be... You know, it's hardly gonna make or break the fight for us. Smashing salvo at rank 20. Only usable from back row. Deals heavy physical pierce damage to one enemy. Decrease their defense for 3 turns. I like those kinds of attacks, that's for sure. We don't really have... Well, we haven't inherited anything, and we only have a single slot. Yikes. That's not great. Who's... Oh, it's Neurus. Yeah, I guess our rank with Neurus is not particularly high, because it's gated by quest progress, which is, you know, side quest progress, which is in turn gated by main quest progress, because we can only get our hands on so many of those artifacts that he likes, that he wants. So yeah, unfortunately, can't really do much here in terms of inheritance. You could go for the poison shot or sleep shot, or, I mean, what element do we need, I guess? Oh man, it's gonna be so limiting. That's really rough. If we had at least one extra slot. I mean, there are gonna be the 3 enemies... There are gonna be the 3 enemies that are resistant to anything physical, but weak to wind. And the others that are weak to fire, of course, but at the very least, you can still use your physical attack against them. Of course, this one's also pretty expensive. You know, this is gonna be tough. This is not a great situation to switch to the sniper specifically. We would be doing better even as the gunner, I think. Maybe not that much better. Well, let's see how it goes. At least we would have access to some cheaper attack options. Oh well. Let's see how bad this is gonna be. And if it's just too awkward, then we can always swap to something else. He's also completely out of mana, so he can't even use anything. Well, he can cast spells twice. His one spell twice. Oof. Yeah, well, you know, maybe we can grab some easy experience for him, give him at least a couple of ranks. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Ooh. Get out of here. I mean, this is already gonna be tough. Oh, I guess the enemy wasn't in frame when we knocked him out, so... what did we unlock? Bullet Barrage. Only usable from back rows, and deals severe physical pierce damage to one enemy. Ignores resistances. Ooh. Okay, and that's together with the commander. That's nice. I mean, severe damage is always nice. Ignoring resistances is also very useful. Of course, it's too expensive right now. I mean, this guy's just weak. Both of these are just weak to your normal attack, so... Sure, might as well go with that. I mean, same with you, really. We could hit you... Honestly, yeah, we could hit you with a Cyclone. Gotta get some good damage going here. Still stunned, too. I like that. Could finish you off. I mean, we're just gonna kill the little one. Doing this, I could have put her in the front row, but you know, I figured This was good enough. Do we know what this guy can do even? Hellbound deals heavy physical strike damage to one enemy. Medium strike damage to all enemies. Weak strike damage and may inflict hacks. Filthy spores. Weak mighty almighty... magic almighty damage to all enemies. May inflict malady. Ugh. Well, this is basically all pretty bad. Definitely don't want to let this guy attack if at all possible. Greatly increased caster's physical attack damage once per battle. Only once per battle, that's interesting, okay. Well, ideally we don't want you to do that at all. Right. I can cast Cyclo, or Psych, rather. I mean, I guess. That's what we have it for. Ooh. Your magic damage definitely went down significantly. Just go with a Psych here. And that's that. Yeah, I mean, still decent. Oh, that's not even enough for half a rank for the sniper. That's gonna be slow. I mean, really, I just wanna... I'm not really all that interested in the sniper itself, of course. I mean, I'm sure it can be good, but it's not really right now. Okay, we need to be ranked 7 with him. I wonder, was that even an option? Did I choose not to pursue that in favor of going to the dungeon first, or are we as high as we can be with him right now? Well, either way. I was just thinking that I might be better off just pumping a bunch of, you know, experience items into the sniper instead of actually insisting on using it right now, because it's really not doing me any favors in the current situation. I mean, I guess it's fine. Obviously, I wouldn't want to use it for any actually challenging fights. Guy's just sitting there. Aquamarine. You guys will just check out like so. You don't need to worry about the ear. In fact, what's here? Just an item? Oh. It's a glowfly, huh? No? Oh, looks like parts of a keyboard have fallen off here. Right, it's a green glow. That means just an interactive object. But they're made of a material I don't recognize. Perhaps an ancestor of the instrument? Parts of a keyboard, as in a piano keyboard, I guess is what you're...
This?
Likening this to? This thing's burnt to a crisp, but it is a keyboard, isn't it? Looks a bit different to the ones you see in church. I mean... Okay, also, while we do call the keyboard of a, well, keyboard instrument, or piano, a keyboard, as well as, like, a computer keyboard, or, you know, a panel with buttons, a control panel of some sort, they look pretty dissimilar in many ways. I wonder, or I doubt that, again, I'm sorry for being so nitpicky, but if we assume that this is some sort of control panel from some sort of machine, if someone only familiar with a piano saw that, would they make the connection that those are in any way related? Which they really aren't. It's just an arrangement of buttons that you press. That's the only similarity in the first place. The way they function is fundamentally different, of course, but, you know, anyway. So they had similar instruments in ancient times then. How funny. Maybe it is just a modern-day keyboard, the remains of one. As in, you know, an instrument. God. How funny. Well, music was the first magic this world ever knew, darling. I can only imagine how much the old world loved it. Well, maybe that's all it is. I guess since we do not get any more info on what kind of keyboard we're talking about here, we can only speculate. Can we... I would not want to trigger a combat with this thing accidentally. So we can, thankfully, just sneak by. But since it does not trigger a fight like, you know, any other enemy that you run into.
This looks valuable.
Now that's what I call treasure.
I was definitely taking a bit of a risk there, because who knows what the radius for activating it is. Serene Fist, Knuckles, blessed by the goddess of the moon. Agility +3 can be purified. Okay. I mean, it's already pretty solid as it is. I think we should be able to sneak past here, yeah. I'm so glad that we at least managed to, you know, get to level 40 and we can now one-shot these guys. At least some of the enemies here. Having to manually fight absolutely everything would definitely turn this into quite the slog. Right, I also momentarily forgot that most enemies do not only move when we move. Oh no! Hey, somehow I didn't think you had seen us. Oh, okay. Sure, let's take you out. Oh, it's just one of these, okay. That should be fine. Huh? Oh, you cannot hit its weakness. Tough. Just hit it then. Which immediately knocks it out of the stun. No, do not do that. Sure, hit it. You hit it too, it's fine. Oh, it's burning too. That's not good. Is it gonna die? It's probably not gonna die. From the burning damage? That's annoying. It did absolutely not die from the burning damage. But it wastes its one chance that it had to do anything useful by doing something useless instead. Definitely appreciate that.
Okay.
Well, we're getting there for the commander. Still only rank 1. No sniper though. That is gonna take a while. Oh. Let's see. Do we have any trees patrolling here? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Is it coming back? Has it already come back? Oh. It has not. Let's see if this goes to another little otherwise inaccessible section. No. It does not appear to be that way. Oh, interesting. We were on this floor before. Cannot go up or down levels here, interestingly. What? Oh. These weird things. Or some variant of them. Might be the same ones that we saw. Oh. These might not be one-shottable. They are not. Oh dear. Benepetia, we do not know anything about them. And we're completely out of mana. How do you like wind? You resist it. Great. You kind of look dark, so I doubt you're weak to darkness. In fact... Okay. You don't particularly care either way. Alright, we already tried wind. Just now. How about fire then? Resist it. Cool. Medium slash to all enemies. I mean, you might as well try that. Ooh, we crit. Thankfully, you remain stunned. Okay, we didn't figure out any weaknesses, but that went well.
To ever greater heights.
There we go.
Excellent. I've grown more
Most
powerful.
excellent. Hi. You look... okay. Wow. That's kind of annoying. that you attacked instantly without any kind of warning? Or maybe I just didn't realize that it was already preparing an attack. Also, these things are freaking ugly. Disgusting. Yeah. Thanks for allowing me to escape. Okay, at least we can start with an advantage, but we will have to fight. Forget-me-nots. They drop Fiendflower Nectar. Is that something we need? It did have the icon for a food ingredient, a cooking ingredient, but it's not on my list. Anyway, please be weak to piercing? You're not. Please be weak to fire. Okay. I might also be weak. Surely that's gonna kill, right? Definitely if I put you in the front row. Might also be weak to light, just from the way they look. You know, they look kind of deathly. Oh, we don't actually have anyone who can use Hama anymore? That's fine. Miraculous medicine. Not even sure what that does. Probably not worth the trouble. Or maybe it was. Oh. Can I open this from the side? Apparently so. Okay, shortcut unlocked. Not a shortcut anywhere we've been, so who knows how useful. Oh, we got more of those.
This is our chance. Forward.
Okay, only 2 of them. We dealt with worse. And they are weak to ice, which we do not currently have access to. We do not. Wait, they resist what? Fire and wind, which is most of what we can currently do. Right, Mudo technically works. I mean, we can also maybe just take them out one at a time. Just with normal attacks. Not if we miss, though. Poison breath. I see. That's the kind of snake that you are. I guess we've technically not taken any damage yet. But we will, though. Oh, also this one is expensive. Didn't even really realize that last time. It dealt good damage against 2 of them. Against 3 of them it was definitely worth it, but against just 2? I'm not sure. Also, are you gonna take damage? Yeah, okay, so poison deals damage at the end of one's action. Maybe don't miss? We're also not really dealing a lot of damage, though. Yeah, in fact, this is not really gonna work for us, is it? Definitely not if we wake that one up. We can also use Fire Breath, okay. I mean, the fact that we don't have any ice attacks available is certainly rough. But we can surely make it through this. We can always use... Okay, well, you have to attack. You don't have anything else to do right now. We can obviously use some magic that will at least deal slightly better than... do slightly better than... slightly better than our physical attacks. We can do that, which is not really going to do much, but it does hit the weakness at least. You know what? Yeah. That works, I suppose. Quartz wall material. Okay. Implying that all the walls here are made of quartz? Maybe. So we did open this up from this side. For what it's worth. What's on the other side? Oh, these things. Yeah, just let them blow up. As we've learned, we don't even need to kill them. We're gonna get what meager rewards they're worth. Okay, 2 of those things. Weak to fire, though. We have some options for that. Nope. There we go.
Well done, Captain. To battle!
Right. Weak to fire and light, as expected. Absorb dark, yeah, not too surprising there. They definitely do look like they would. Blaster Blast Maneuver. Extreme fire damage to all enemies. You know what? Complete overkill. Well, maybe not even particularly overkill. Certainly not strictly necessary, but it was satisfying. There is an enemy lying in wait here. Okay. Just his white mask. Just this white mask. Okay, we got a thing patrolling here, yes. More humans, and not even a hair's breadth to squeeze past them. Except I already figured it out, thanks game. What if we use the mechanism to move the barrier wall at the back further in? If we work swiftly, we might be able to shut the monsters out.
I see.
I thought we were going to open the big shutter and allow it to, you know, run further along, giving us more time to maneuver around it. But we'll see how this works. Sounds reasonable. I'll second it. Right. First, it's going to make its way toward us. We sneak in behind. We open that up. Can we even... Okay, we can still use that, which is interesting. So we could actually lock it out. Oh, wait, is this... This is not somewhere we've been. Okay, past the enemy here is a chest that we obviously want. It's not even a mimic. Oh, game has gone soft.
We found something.
That's lovely.
Chef's Mitts. Strength and Magic +2. Prevents burn. That's fun. Okay. Not sure why it improves strength, but... Or magic, for that matter. I haven't noticed that effect on my oven mitts. Okay, there's some sort of chimera patrolling along here. Which we don't know anything about, of course. I also don't know what I'm doing here, obviously. Again, we cannot even look at... Wait. Oh, we can. Oh, that's interesting. We can actually switch the different maps. Never mind. So we're currently trying to get there. I see. Well, the game told us to use the elevator. The lower one of the right set of elevators there. Which, of course, we have no idea where that goes to, what that corresponds to. But apparently that involves eventually getting us to the room marked in the bottom left of this map here. Whereas where we are currently in relation to that is anyone's guess. This is certainly by far the most complex dungeon so far. Most complex just in terms of its construction, and also most challenging in terms of the enemies, and with the biggest sudden difficulty spike. Not to mention the whole, you know, thematic weirdness and surprise twist. So yeah, good stuff. I kind of wish there had been a bit more of a build-up, and then I suppose it wouldn't have had quite the same impact. So I don't know what I'm really wishing for. Let's see what we have in terms of Magla Restoration. We have 47 Magla pills, which of course don't refill that much individually, but we can definitely work with that. Oh, Heismay, with your current setup, you're not really gonna be able to do much to help. Those moths are gonna come down here? Yes. Oh, that's still counted as a crit? Okay.
Expect no quarter.
Ooh, Crag Manjula. I feel like we've seen this one before? Rock Lion Cuirass. I mean, I want that. Obviously. Myriad shots. Well, let's see if we can find a weakness first. Not wind, and that was pathetic damage. How about dark? Nope, not dark. How about... Oh, we already tried wind. Wait, did we? Yes. Try fire, I suppose. No such luck. How about piercing damage? No, wait. It resists that. Warcry. Stinger Frenzy. Critical. Nice. Right. Unfortunately, we can't really test the remaining elements. Well, we can, of course. It blocks ice. Anxiety begins to well up. What? Oh. That's interesting. Thunderstone. Unfortunately not weak, because, well, it would have been nice because we have so many of them. Tornado in a bottle, Luminous Sphere. Surely light is the way to go. Maybe blunt damage. I mean, it's a stone enemy, right? Please don't kill us, actually? Wait. Yeah, so at this point the only things we haven't tried are slash and blunt damage. Blunt would make a lot of sense, and we don't really have a lot of options for that. Especially none that we can just use at will. So that's unfortunate. Unless... At least we know what not to use. Bullet Barrage. No, wait, deals... Oh, right. Ignores resistances. How severe is this damage? I mean, it's better than anything we've been able to throw at it before, but... It's still not particularly exciting. Medium magic almighty damage. I don't know why that cluster of words is just doesn't make sense to me. Medium magic almighty damage. Bluster blast maneuver. Extreme magic fire damage. I mean... Crit rate for one ally. If we could crit it, that would be nice. This is actually a pretty cheap skill. Who would that make sense for? Sable Dance. Weakness to Dark. The thing is, we don't really have a ton of good options here. That's basically not going to do anything. Is there anything more useful I could do? I don't think so. Wait, you can't even... I completely forgot that you can't even steal. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, so what do I actually want to do? Die and reload from before the fight? Is there even gonna be a save from before the fight? There might not be. I might just be screwed. Well, I mean, not screwed, but I might not get this item, which sucks. How did I not notice until now that I lost the one ability that I have kind of come to just, well, not rely upon very heavily, I suppose, but it's just, I haven't been without the steal ability in so long that I completely forgot that it was tied to an archetype that I was using. Well, in that case, I don't know, just use something. Oh my god, that's right, I forgot how bad that would be. Sure. Buff Hulkenberg. Maybe she can crit. May inflict burn. The damage is actually decent, and it is burning, for what it's worth. Now, if only we could actually use some... Yeah, it resists that. If only we could actually use some blunt damage. But we literally don't have that option. This is not gonna deal good damage. Yep, that's actually even worse than the wind spell. If you can believe it. His damage was fine. That's actually also not completely terrible. But we're not gonna be able to kill this thing before it starts attacking. It's gonna specifically resist that. Wait, does it not actually resist? No, of course it does resist. Slash. Recovered from burn already? That's very lame. .22 damage. Cute. Oh, what am I doing here? This is horrible. We can't do anything. I can't debuff it, I can't hit its weakness, I can't... I don't know. Attack and defense fell. I kinda wanted to kill me, just so I can reload and actually change my setup. Because of course I could do so much better. Just not after the fight's already started, which is... I don't know if I want to call it a flaw with the system. I mean, would it make things too easy? Maybe. I guess I can technically just run away. I could absolutely just run away. What am I doing? This is not a boss fight. In fact, since we have the advantage, we can just run away for free. Okay. Yeah, maybe... I don't know. Should I blame the fact that I haven't played in so long that I didn't even remember that? No, I've run away before. In this episode. Have I not? I'm not entirely sure. Either way, I should have remembered that. I guess I don't really have an excuse. So, what do we do? I think the first order of business is to... stop using the sniper. It's just not working out. I'm so sorry. I mean, again, it's not even like getting to rank 10 immediately would do anything for us. And I'm definitely considering just leveling up the sniper with the items because, I don't know, man, it seems tough. So limited in what it can do. If you're fighting something that happens to be weak to piercing, sure, great, but that is pretty rare, unfortunately. So, where's the thing? The brawler. He somehow thought he had some experience with the brawler. Maybe not, but that being said, even a rank 1 brawler is gonna be better than nothing. And honestly, I don't hate the idea of having a bit more strike damage. It's not... what do I keep calling it? I don't know, not strike, because I can never remember that that's the terminology the game uses. But yeah, having some more strike attacks available in general doesn't seem like a bad idea at all. Also, we get a whole 2 inherited skills, which is feels like such a luxury. Now let's see. Obviously, we want steel. That's non-negotiable. And we also want... I mean, for this upcoming fight it doesn't matter, but I guess... maybe hammer? It's gonna be useful against those death flower enemies, and maybe against the snakes? No, I don't think so. Actually, maybe Blizz. Wait. Something was weak to Blizz. Sure, let's go with Blizz. And we know that you definitely have access to some nice crushing fist. There we go. Might as well just go with that because we have it. I mean, I suppose you probably have access to some... What's your current archetype? Oh. Right. I could just swap you out for someone. Raging Edge. Why don't we use... Slash. Oh, perfect punch. Okay. At least you have access to that. Yeah. Why don't we do that? And you can probably also use some kind of strike attack. Perfect punch, for example. I mean, I'm kind of banking on the fact, or banking on...
Alright.
That Manjula actually being weak to strike, but surely it has to be, right? I guess we haven't technically confirmed that. We've just confirmed that it's not weak to anything else. It has to be. Okay, party. Juna out, stroll in. Ismay. Front row for now. Yes. Actually front row for good if I'm gonna actually train him up as a... brawler.
Let's give him a fight.
Let's see if this goes better. We still want to steal, of course. But... well, I suppose we can actually do this. Yeah. I mean, it's still not exactly amazing damage. But it's something. Crushing fist, come on. We actually gonna kill this thing? Well, the thing is... no, we won't. I don't think we stole successfully there. Let's try that again. I guess we can always try stealing first. Couldn't steal. Yeah, we should start with that, and then we just hit it a couple of times without hopefully waking it up. Okay, there we go. Rockline Cuirass. Surely worth it. I mean, that was only part of what I was going for, of course. And it's immediately no longer stunned. That's really annoying. Because at this point... we have Restaurant Carnage times 2 if we like. It's not gonna kill it, not even close. Get 3 more attacks, but it's just not gonna be enough. It's too tough. Yeah, well, your attack is pathetic too. I guess makes sense because I still have absolutely all attribute bonuses for Heismane, only in agility, which is not helping with the pugilist attacks. Yeah. I mean, do I just accept that we're not gonna get the bonus here? Oh, we were debuffed. Please miss? Nah. Wow, I mean, we almost... It almost didn't even attack us. It landed exactly 1 attack when, you know, it could have used 2 area attacks in a row. So we're 160 damage away from actually getting flawless victory here. But at this point, I'm just ready to defeat him somehow and move on. And even then, it takes... Wow. Jesus, are you ever gonna die? This isn't even gonna kill it. It did, just barely. Wow. This thing is rough. Or tough, I should say. Yeah, no bonus here.
Decent result.
Okay, well...
I admit, it feels...
Get a rank for the brawler, which is something, I guess. Yikes. Okay, stroll out, Juna in. Right. Oh, nice try. Something seen me? I don't think so. Nope.
Let's sweep them with style.
There's 2 of them. As expected. Oh, wait, didn't I? I did not give you Hama. I was thinking about it and then I did not do it. Well... Fire and light weakness. No, stop it. Sure. Guess we can do that. We can do that. Oh, that could kill you. Okay. Fair enough.
Applause, please.
Okay. I'm still gonna switch back to the sniper for now. That eagle bow. Don't even know what this does. Or rather, right now it doesn't do anything. Very good defense though. Which I suppose you would expect, given where it came from, and judging by its name. Sure. I mean, this is obviously extremely not useful, but Berserk Gauntlets are gonna help. Wait, I immediately forgot that I switched back to the sniper. Never mind. In that case, agility it is. I guess we can go with this. Sure. It's not like the extra... How much was it? 5 agility is really gonna make a big difference. Put you back in the back row. Oh. Hey there. Where are we trying to go here? Oh? Oh, okay. There's one of those on the other side of the door. Can actually open 2 gates from here. Interestingly. I would not mind finding a way to a, huh? Oh. Oh, it's one or the other.
You're kidding me!
We're trapped and with a bunch of humans in the mix, no less. Well. Oh, wait. Wait, we are. That sucks. Weird. Wait, how? Oh, wait, no, did it... Okay, I'm confused now. What exactly did it do? Hold on, let me try that again. Where's that gate that's closing? There wasn't a gate there before, was there? Am I completely crazy? It's just not visible. Okay, that thing's moving away from us. Even if we could just sneak perfectly behind it, which we can't, we're too far away. We would reach that other switch at the end, and then that wouldn't help at all. Okay, so this is always going to be useless. But how would we ever get to the other side of it? I guess we wouldn't. Unless somehow closing this affects the other gate? I'm just... Oh, it is right here. Okay, I don't know how I didn't see that. Yeah, I'm just blind. I doubt that has any kind of effect on this set of gates. Also, I think no matter where the human currently is... No, actually, maybe this position does depend on where we are. Or when we hit the switch. And could we technically wait for it to pass under the gate, then hit the switch and run away from it, and trapping it on this side of the gate? Trapping it in this part, basically. Would that help us at all? Only if... No, actually, I don't know. The only way past it would be to defeat it. Of course, we've proven that it's possible. But it's gonna cost us dearly. It's not gonna be fun. It is weak to electricity. We did figure that out eventually. So... we could hit its weakness. Oh, please! Okay.
Now, we must strike!
Speaking of weaknesses, you're weak to ice. Okay. Wait, and then I ended up not giving you ice weakness. No, I went back. This is just not going very well. Oh boy. Yeah, no weakness to hit here. How do you like being punched? I guess part of me still hasn't quite moved on from the previous 4, because of course I only, went down that set of stairs to see if there was just another room with a single treasure, and it turned out to be this whole complicated labyrinth, of course. With a whole new set of enemies, with new resistances and everything. But of course now I've spent more time here than on the previous 4, I think. At least in this episode. So I should really just, adapt But, well, here we are. Oh, nice crit. I'll take that, for sure. Right, okay, there are more of them. Let's see. You need... I guess we don't really need the perfect punch anymore, unless we expect to fight more of those Manjulas, and honestly, I don't really feel like fighting more of those anytime soon. So... you can have Blizz, and I don't think Mudo was useful anywhere at all. Or at least it hasn't been in a while, so... Blizz and Hama should do us just fine, serve us just fine. Psych and Bot, yeah, those aren't really useful here. Maybe Bot, actually. Let's go for Blizz, Crushing Fist. It's nice to have, I suppose, as an option. Yeah, the Psych is not going to help here at all. I mean, against the snakes we want Blizz, I guess, so we might as well just go with that for now. And you... yeah, you don't need this either. Wait, do you... oh, she doesn't even have Blizz. Interesting. Well then, I guess Hama. Nope. Please do not get hit by enemies. Can certainly do without that. Okay, time to hit some weaknesses. Some cheap weaknesses, ideally. You can just finish this one off, that's fine. You know what? You can punch that one. You're down to 65 mana. I mean, it's not exactly great damage, but it should be enough. Oh? You can probably actually just kill it like that. Yeah, okay. I think there might be still more enemies
You have my respect.
waiting for us.
I'm eager
Rank
to
3
see
sniper,
you
we're
use that.
slowly getting there. Heartbreak stratagem negates one enemy's repel magic and repel physical. Right, now I have to think about what I want to do with him next. Oh boy. Protagonist's mastery has resulted in continued growth. Yes. Ah, endurance increases by 2. Sure.
My power swells.
That's not bad. Wild Salvo. Okay, we finally unlocked something else. Unfortunately, it's a very expensive skill. In theory, it should be good against groups of enemies. Oh, hey. There are more of you. Okay, well, what did I want to do? Oh, General. Yes, of course. This just needed Commander rank 20. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay. And we don't know what's coming after that.
I see.
We
Fascinating.
haven't even studied this yet. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Where was I? Just unlocking the General, I guess. The archetype you sensed from Barden's Way of Life. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was in the middle of some train of thought. Unfortunately, that one has departed.
This right here.
Right. The Adept Officer, a tactician who understands the battlefield, enhancing allies' abilities with masterful strategy.
All right.
And swapping out fire attacks for ice attacks. But we won't even have access to those for a while. 11,700 mag. Which is a lot, but...
I'm counting on
fine.
you. Of course.
If thou art prepared to lead soldiers proudly into battle, then I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the commander.
Really?
So this is the power of the general's soul. I shall use it to support my comrades all the more valiantly. I'll support everyone as much as I can. I know in my heart it will help. Sure, keep telling yourself that.
I found
Okay.
new power.
Oh, it does unlock the floral semaphore. Wait, is that what I want though? Oh, it also unlocks. It also equips the chef's mitts instead of the brave guards. I don't know about that. We will see if that's what I actually want. Now, in terms of skills, we start out with we have nothing. Makes enemies more likely to be stunned by support attacks. I mean, that's nice and all, but of course, it doesn't really actually help that much. Increase all allies' attack for 3 turns? Sure, that's nice. As opposed to all allies' defense. I do like a good offense. Icy Strike is going to unlock at rank 2. Medium physical ice damage may inflict frostbite. Okay. Ice dodge, shelter formation. Right. It's the exact opposite of what the commander has. Just a standalone attack buff instead of a defense buff, and then this formation, the defensive formation instead of the offensive formation. Sure. And Megiddo, medium magic almighty damage to all enemies. Which I can only imagine is going to be pretty expensive to cast. Frigid Fortress Tactic. Heavy magic ice damage to one enemy. Inflicts a one-time weakness to ice. Okay. Frigid Fortress doesn't really sound like an offensive move, but apparently it is one. Right. Of course we don't have anything inherited right now, but we do have 2 slots. So that's something at least. What would we want to go with here? I mean, we're going to have that frost move as soon as we hit rank 2, which I could just put some experience into to unlock that right away, to get that out of the way. And then I guess Hama is still going to be useful against some enemies here, and Psyche against some other enemies. If we return to the previous floor, I guess I would want fire against the green trees there, but let's deal with that when it comes to it. Right, but equipment actually. I mean, the floral semaphore, as opposed to imbued with fire. Wait, imbued with fire magic, but it does not actually change our attack type to fire. It's still gonna be pierce, yeah. This one has the party-wide defense buff, which I like, certainly. Insectoid-type monsters. I mean, there are a few of those, but honestly, no. None of the ones that matter. So I think we're actually going to go back to the Caesar semaphore. Strength and magic, as opposed to... Was it these ones? All stats plus 2? Yeah, I mean... Losing some defense, but we're getting all stats instead of just 2 stats. I think that's just better. Also, why would we not equip this one? This one doesn't give any bonuses. Oh, because this one's currently equipped. I see. That would explain that, yes. Okay, never mind. I think we're good then. Still have a few of these. Not that many, though.
New skills.
Okay, that
new
was enough to
possibilities.
push us to rank 3. I guess I could have just used only one. That would have been enough to unlock the Icy Strike.
I have retained my edge.
Pierce dodge. Sure. Let's give him a couple more levels. Just, you know, from combat.
Stop staring and start fighting.
Oh, got a mix here. Good thing I prepared for a couple of different possibilities. Okay, what do we have here? Megadola deals heavy magic almighty damage to all enemies. With high smite. Okay. I mean, I don't hate that. Buster Blast maneuver is still the same. No. The weakness of that thing. In fact, yeah, let's get that disgusting creature out of here first. Nice crit. That helps. I think I'm going to just pass so we can hopefully take this one out. I mean, we can definitely take it out now, of course. Ideally as efficiently as possible. Ah, you don't have the weakness for it. You do. There we go. There's still one left. Jesus.
You've no time for prayers.
And of course it's another group like this. Holy moly. No. Actually, how good is this? I mean, it's fine. But it did cost us quite a bit of mana. Basically 2 Magla pills. Hero's Leaf of Light. That is not one of the good ones, is it? I don't know. Maybe it is. Oh hey, you actually gained a rank from that. Pretty crazy, considering that was just for Archetype experience. Okay, where are we going at this point? Making our way around somewhere. More of those little hot krakens. Just take it slow. No need to take any unnecessary damage. Okay, we got another one of these guys. We got some enemies hiding around the corner. It's more of you guys, of course. Oh no. Okay. Talisman of the Avatar. The Avatar? What is this, Ultima? Okay. We are coming up on the other side of that gate, which is not going to help us because there is no switch on the other side of it. Looks like the part of the map that is that we just circled around, basically. That is just enclosed all around. It looks like that one's reachable via elevator, and it looks like it's gonna be elevator. I think that was elevator 2, right? I think the upper one on the left side here was 1. The lower one was 2, and it does line up with this one here. So once we get those moving, or rather, once we were allowed to use them, that might be how we get into that enclosed section. Okay. First, let's sneak past that guy.
Well done, Captain. To battle.
Deal with a couple more of these here. Oh, you can't? Right. Ah, these are weak to fire. I just want to see how good this is. Okay, I mean, it dealt some damage, as expected. Stop it. So it can be enough for rank 8.
Got myself
To
yawning.
ever greater
It
heights.
was enough for rank 8. Sniper, okay. So we're getting there. You're level 41. Sure would be nice if that allowed us to one-shot another type of enemy here, but I kind of doubt it. Who knows, maybe. No, I need to invest at least a little bit more in magic. The vast majority of what we're doing is magic attacks, and you know, they're just too underpowered as it is. Right, I mean, on the other side of this door, or this shutter, is that human. You can see its knife, or whatever it is, hooking out of there. So if we had killed that one, we could have just taken a shortcut. Like, we would have arrived at the exact same location, ultimately. So that wouldn't really have done anything meaningful.
We have the edge.
So we still don't one-shot these. So much for that. Maybe the Osto flows, but kind of doubt it. This one is weak enough to be finished off by Heismay. You can probably just kill that one. Oh. Right, you actually have... Wait. Keep forgetting you can't actually hit the weakness. In that case, do I just... hit you? Yes. Didn't wake you up. Are just physical attacks enough here? They should be. Right? 56? Surely. Yeah. Wait, there wasn't even anything here. Why did I think there was an item? I don't know. There is an item on the other side of this door, though, so... And that thing as well. Nice try. Ariadne's thread. Are you trying to tell me something, game? Maybe you are. Oh, wait. We cannot
This battle's
one-shot you.
ours. Let's go.
Oh god, we're facing 4 enemies. You can't do anything. Okay, killed that one at least. But no, we have fewer options to hit these guys' weaknesses, so. Don't wake up. Well, we could maybe just kill it, actually. That works. Oh, Icy Strike, right. Completely forgot about that. Sure, let's see how good that is. Oh, not bad. That's only 10 mana. That's affordable enough. Got a Fiend Flower Nectar. Get some very nice experience. That part at least I can't really complain about. What's going on here? Not much, it's just bridge that's finally going to get us to the other side there. Hold on. Okay, so we got some stairs going up or down in the top left corner of this map. Past 2 humans, which is very scary. I assume it's possible to sneak past them. Oh, they're actually moving in a circle. Yeah, okay. In that case, obviously it's possible. But, oh no, there's one of those things. It's not what I wanted to see. It might also just be bad luck that I, you know, chose and happened to choose a path through this dungeon that perfectly avoided... Is that a mimic? No. Perfectly avoided any other
Whoa!
Magla
That's
Hollows.
what I call
Fire
treasure.
Mist Katana. Nice. Okay, Fire Elemental. Very good attack power, and that's it. I feel like I'm getting to the point where I don't necessarily want to fight all enemies anymore, which is crazy. I know. Oh no. Right, the Manjula. It is guarding an item at the end. I mean, I could always just knock it out and run past it. In fact, I'm probably gonna do that. Because I certainly don't want to fight another one, but I would like the item, just so I never have to worry about it again. Yeah, it's not fight it. Oh, it's whatever this is. Scraps of yellowed paper are scattered on the ground in front of me. I guess this is ancient writing. Maybe Yufa could read it.
Now that you mention it.
A long time ago, my brother taught me to read the writing of the ancients. It's not especially legible, but I shall try my best. The die is cast. None can stop. Calamity shrouded land. City sank. Depths of the earth. So the calamity, as they call it, is what caused the city to sink underground. Is this really getting me wondering about this calamity? Doesn't it almost sound like some kind of natural disaster? Well, natural or man-made disaster.
No.
I don't know if I'd call it natural. Hard to be sure then. Thanks, guys, for distracting it. It's probably gonna keep following me. Well, for now, we kinda lost it, I guess. Okay, got away from all of that nonsense. And these are stairs down. Holy moly. I have no idea where I am. Is this gonna... Is this a floor we've been to? No, absolutely not. This is completely new. So yeah, What are the odds of there being a Magla Hollow coming up? Not that great, because there's an enemy on the other side of this door, at least. Okay, hold on. Okay, there was nothing else there, or was there? Wait. Just want to make sure that I'm not leaving behind an item. I am not. Of course, everything has now respawned here, so that's rough. Okay, thanks. I guess there's no choice but to keep going. I mean, there technically is. I could just use a thread to escape, but, you know. Also, why am I damaged, actually? Oh, from... No, actually, I don't know. I'm using a punching skill? Maybe. Open the door. We got new enemies. Homo Stormu. Oh dear. And whatever the heck that is. That's another human, of course. Okay. No enemies I can see. You must have gotten away. Well, I got bad news for you, buddy. Let's see if we can just run past everything. What the heck are you? Your enemy said, look weak. Wait a second. This is a dead end. Hold on. This is actually a dead end? No, it's not. I just... missed the path. Okay. can we take this one? Oh, we can. Wow. Now suddenly you're allowing me to use it. Are you gonna allow me to use it to ride back down, though? Yes. Okay, now it's suddenly okay to use. Fine. I guess ultimately I'm just glad that I found this shortcut, because holy crap. Okay, path continues in a couple of different ways. We have another... some sort of red enemy here? Is that another... Nope. We have no idea what that is. Some kind of Cyclops. Psychoro, of course. Ultimately only guarding an item behind it, so we could sneak past. Which means that we will. Huh? Oh, we just got close to it. Close enough to initiate another attack. I don't even know what we just picked up. I kind of wanted to pay attention to it, but then, you know, I didn't. Oh, hey, look, easy enemies. I almost forgot what that felt like. Can we please hit you? Thank you, thank you. Oh, we got one of those things. But it's summoning enemies we can actually one-shot, except it also summons enemies we can't one-shot. You know what? Okay. I need to get out of here. I need to take a break. This is crazy. This dungeon feels like 5 times as big as any previous dungeon. Absolutely wild. Can we use this now? No. Oh, it seems there's no magla supplying it. Oh, this one does, in fact, have no lights above it. This one did, but previously... I'm pretty sure I tried using both of these. And Gallica just told me that, you know, I was supposed to go elsewhere. Okay, yeah, actually, there is now a lock symbol by the lower one of these. Okay, fair enough. Maybe I should just, you know, go where the game wants me to go. Also, Magla Hollow is actually up this way. You know, maybe restoring the power to the lifts would actually be useful, just to facilitate future navigation. I'm also definitely more than a little tempted to just leave this place and resume exploring some other day. The main reason I'm not doing that is that I don't know how much more dungeon there is left. It feels like there's a lot. And I'm not completely confident that I can just wrap it up in one more expedition. I certainly wouldn't want to spend more than 2 days on a dungeon, you know? I might just have to say goodbye to the idea of one-shotting every dungeon in one go, if they're gonna be more like this from now on. But certainly it's possible to do it in 2 days. Yeah, we're definitely taking a little break here, Juna. Whew. Tough. I mean, we did make good progress, of course. Not in an area that we needed to go. That seemed completely optional, in fact. But who knows, maybe the items that we found were somehow crucial for our progress. It didn't feel like it. It felt like mostly just, you know, some extra lore. And, well, we certainly found some pieces of equipment along the way, which might or might not come in handy. And, of course, we got a good amount of experience as well. But it's certainly a bit... You know, certainly was a bit of a draining experience. So, yeah, next time maybe we're just gonna try to push toward where the game actually wants me to go, and, you know, maybe actually reach another Magla Hollow deeper in the dungeon that we can fast travel to. Or unlock some other meaningful major shortcut. You know, something that makes me feel better about the idea of abandoning this current expedition to return later. For now, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.